So you want it all. You want it all to happen right now. You want everything by next week. If it doesn't happen by next week, you don't want it no more. Let's talk about it.
Oh, it's good. Good and terrible.
I love Brotha T.
How you doing? This is Terrion Wilson, aka yo boy Brotha T, here with another one. So we like to thank you and welcome to the new life tree, where we like to give you little pine cones of wisdom for your motivation and mental health. If you don't know what that is, stick around, stay on the channel, you'll get it. Remember, I don't know everything, but I might know a lot of things.
Boom.
Yeah.
So today we're going to tell you to have more patience. You're rushing this thing. Rome wasn't built in a day. What does that mean? That means that you're not going to get everything you want right away. I want you to look at success as something that you have to chip away at, something that you have to be consistent with, something that you have to do. Little tasks over and over and over again until you get what you want. You're not going to start something today, let's say a business, and you want to pop up and have a business. You're not going to start a business oftentimes, maybe almost every time, and the very next week you're going to make millions of dollars in revenue. This is not how this works. I want you to take your life, take it step by step. How else can I illustrate this? Let's say I want you to stop looking at success as something that, stop waiting for somebody else to hand you success. First of all, right? I want you to start knowing that it all boils down to what you do. Take these micro things, these micro actions, and I want you to let them pile up. Let them look at it as as a pot. Let's say you have a pot. Now, you start filling that pot up with water. The water is your effort. And then what you want is right at the top level of that pot. Now, let's say the pot is 60 gallons. Every time you put some effort in, you put a quarter of a gallon in. You're not going to get to the top of that pot unless you keep pouring water in. You can't take 1 2-gallon bucket, pour it in and say, I should have it now. I know that's a strange analogy because I just made it up out of my head. But if you really think about it, I have a point, don't I? You're going to have to keep going, keep filling that water up, keep putting it in that pot until you get to the top, which is the goal, the thing you want. OK, let's say you want to be a popular YouTuber. You start doing YouTube. You're not going to do 10 videos and get 8 million views. This does not happen. You can get lucky with one of the videos, but that's one in however many million that could even happen like that. First thing I would say is, if you want to make YouTube videos and you want to grow your channel and become monetized and start making money, what you want to do is you want to start doing it right now. You want to start making videos. Then I want you to study the people that you know do well on YouTube. Study the people who have platforms that you like. Study how they do it. Study the algorithm. Study how the thumbnails are made. Study this, study that, study the speech patterns even. How do people talk when they're on there? Are they comfortable? Do they say and every sentence? I'm telling you, these things really do work. But you can't do all that unless you're willing to put the work in, because you're not going to figure all that out within a week or a month, maybe even within a year. At times, it's going to take years to even get to a point where it looks like you're semi-professional. People will be surprised And let's say you have your favorite YouTuber. Take your favorite YouTuber. Almost guaranteed they've been doing it more than 3 years. Just check on it. More than likely, they're going to be doing it more than 3 years. Now, if you take a video they just released today, and you take a more than likely, and you take a video, and you take a video from when they first started, I guarantee you're going to see a whole different person. It's going to be a difference in the quality. It's going to be a difference in the sound quality, the image quality. It's going to be a difference in the way they speak. They're going to be a lot more comfortable with the camera than the first time. They may even be smaller physically, right? They might lose weight or whatever. But you get my point. They worked at it. They took it, went out there, put themselves out there. That's the most important part, actually. And then they worked and they worked and they worked till they got it. They weren't monetized on the first few videos. I'm just using this as an example to tell you that you have to put that work in. Don't be afraid to put the work in, and don't be afraid to be consistent in putting that work in until you get what you're trying to get out of life. I'm trying to motivate you. Are you listening, or are you playing around? Are you just doing whatever you want to do in life? Are you wasting time? Are you procrastinating? Are you doing things that won't get you to a better lot in life? Are you doing things? Are you not putting the work in? Are you being lazy? Are you making excuses to start? All these things are bad. I want you to embrace whatever work you have to put in to get to where you want to be. Whatever it takes, I want you to start doing it today. I'm not telling you to quit your job to do it. What I'm telling you is that there is work that's going to come along with it. There are going to be days where you're going to be like, man, I'm getting nowhere with this. I should quit because this and that. That's your subconscious speaking. Your subconscious is trying to stop you from doing what you have to do. There are going to be days like that. It's not going to be perfect every single time you do whatever you're trying to do. But trust me, if you put your whole heart into it and you put effort into it and you are consistent, and you're not playing around and you take it seriously, I guarantee you're going to get something good at the end of the day. I'm not going to guarantee that that's going to be the success, but I can guarantee that something good eventually is going to happen. Let's say you do a video and your channel hasn't taken off yet, but let's say you got lucky and this one video got 1,000 views. Now you might be thinking like, oh, it's just got 1,000 views. That's not anything. Let's say within that 1,000, a talent scout saw it and they said, I really like this person. They really have great talent. They'll be good for this or good for that. This can happen in life. Don't think it can't happen to you. If you would have took that and you said, hey, I'm not going to do a video today because it's not working anyway, then the person wouldn't have saw that video. I hope that makes sense. I'm trying to give you an example of something that can really happen in the real world, just to let you know that you should always put the work in. Know that it's not going to happen overnight. And that goes for any type of business you get into. It's not going to happen overnight. I want you to stay consistent. I want you to stay working, because getting to that point is not going to be easy. This is your man, Terry Wilson. I'd like to thank you for stopping through. Hopefully I motivated you to get up and do it today. This is your man. I'm going to catch you on the next one, family. Peace.